Hey there, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to do a quick energy reading for the collective here and see what's going on in the collective field. There's been a lot of crazy energies moving around us, especially those taking us out of Aries season and full on into Taurus season. We have had a very strong stellium in Taurus. We have Mercury, the Sun, Uranus and Venus and Black Moon Lilith all in Taurus. And it is galloping forward. I mean, I'm feeling this Aries Emperor energy is still continuing, still carrying us forward, but now just being dragged forward by the bull energy, which is pretty powerful. And here we are on Mars Day, Tuesday, the day of Mars, the day of action, the day of Gevra, the day of taking action and manifesting that which we see in our mind's eye, that which we feel in our hearts and genuinely connect with on a soul level. Those things that make us jump out of bed in the morning, the things that get us excited. That's our Mars energy. That's us tapping in to our will center and our get up and go. And I'm definitely feeling that get up and go. So I think you guys might be too. So let's check in. I'm just doing a couple of quick shuffles. Oh, the devil, the hangman, and the high priestess just came out. Okay, amazing. The devil, the high priestess, and the hangman. So we'll just pop those there for a moment. Sort of wanting to play a part. 3 major arcanas come out already on this beautiful energy reading for the whole collective. So however you are drawn to this reading, intuitively guided, whether you're feeling that Mars energy burning up through you, or trying to let some things burn off and release as well, this is a good time. Cast off some of that dead weight you've been hanging on to for the weekend. Perhaps late nights, less sleep, having lots of fun. It can hit us hard at the beginning of the week, so it's good to kind of, get up, get fresh, get energized, get busy, get reconnected to what's important. Okay. And the Two of Wands. Two of Wands in reverse. Decisions. Fiery, passionate decisions. We've got the devil already representing Capricorn, representing Earth. We've got the high priestess representing the moon and Pisces and Cancer, if we want to go down that road. And we've got the hangman representing the water signs. Again, a lot of water coming up already and a lot of fire with the devil and the Two of Wands. 2 of fiery passion. Perhaps there are 2 fiery options for you to choose from at the moment. 2 exciting adventures for you to go on that you have to choose between. Interesting. Perhaps with a Capricorn, a Pisces, Cancerian, or Scorpio. Perhaps you have that very strongly in your chart collective. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, we've got crystals flying around. We've got crystals. What crystals have I got for you today? I've got a piece of rose quartz for your heart. I've got a piece of lapis lazuli for your third eye and your throat chakra. And we've got a piece of tiger's eye. This is what we want for our solar plexus chakra right here, connecting us with our will center, our get up and go, our fiery Mars Emperor energy. goes there. And just grab some, I think, oh look, and we've also got some green aventurine for the heart. So there's definitely some heart energies being activated at the moment. There's a lot of people and things and consciousnesses being activated and awakened at the moment. We are definitely sort of coming out of a deep sleep. Oh, black egg on the bottom of the deck. Wow, that's all about manifestation, growth, birth, new beginnings, new magical beginnings. New magical beginnings with the black egg. It's very mystical. Secrets, things hidden, not yet come out into the light. Ooh. And we have the elk. Beautiful. More fire energy. This elk came out the last time I did a really fiery reading. And I think we were talking a lot about fire and water coming through, and we just kept getting more and more fire. And this is beautiful because it's an earth traditional energy, earthy elk, but actually fiery antlers, and the beautiful sun in the background, like black hole sun in the background. That reminds me of that amazing song, Black Hole Sun. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, my buddies are coming out now. Okay, so we've just got the most beautiful set of spirit animals for you today. So starting with the elk, earthy fire, then beautiful deer. Be my deer, I'll be your meadow. More earth energy coming through. I mean, don't they look like a beautiful pair? Beautiful earth signs, the deer and the elk. That's pretty fiery. Beautiful. All that heart chakra energy as well, like passionate fire and heart love energy coming through. And then beautiful, we are really connecting in with our moon selves tonight for sure. We've got the horse coming in as another earth energy, but lit up at the third eye. I mean, look at that beautiful moon on her third eye. And then we've got the camel representing fire with the moon in the background. Camel representing the high priestess on the tree of life. Gimal. Yeah, Gimal represented, high priestess represented by the tiger, the white tiger here. Sorry, my light's a bit funky today. I'm going to put you around this way. The white tiger, a tigress, representing the high priestess, is actually Gimal, or the camel, or the foot on the tree of life. The Hebrew letter Gimal. And beautiful how it's like mirroring these two moon signs, which is the high priestess's sign. And, you know, she very much represents the fire of our mind, you know, the fire of our intuition, the fire of our moon self, the fire in the moon water. Amazing. And like that one as well. That moon on her third eye. Moon, 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 moon. It was Moon Day yesterday. I almost did a reading yesterday. So she's just making herself known. And this little guy here, the devil, has a pentagram on his third eye. So he has got the symbol of Venus, the symbol of the pentagram, all of the elements in balance on his third eye. And these are all like fully awakened in their third eye as well. So I'm loving this energy. And we've got, you know, we've got a beautiful divine pair on the table already. So lots of awesome, and, you know, just to, okay. Oh, okay. Wow. So many animals wanting to come out. So Going to quickly show you elephant, bottom of the deck. More fire energy coming in strong with that fire. Beautiful, like red Mars on her third eye. And she's got a fire at her feet and a fire in her sky. So we'll leave her there, bottom of the deck. We got a few birds and water creatures that wanted to come and join our beautiful nature party. So we got for the water and one that kind of crosses over. We got turtle and dolphin coming out, swimming around my ship today, blessing us with their knowledge, their wisdom as they flow through Mem, as they flow through the water of wisdom. Beautiful. And then for the air creatures, we got the bee and the moth. The bee and the moth, like moths to a flame. All this fiery passion is causing all these creatures to come in like moths to a flame because they want that honey, baby. They want that sweet honey that you've got. I mean, look at all these, again, very fiery, like moths can be like fireflies. Bees have got a sting in their tail, sweet, hot honey, very fiery air signs. Everyone's just in the mix, blending it up tonight. So, and then the one I said that kind of straddles two worlds, water and air, is the swan. Gorgeous water energy, but very graceful in the air as well, creating a beautiful reflection. And is that the moon I see? I think that's the moon. So amazing. We are blessed with the animals tonight, so we might sort of pop out and have another look at those in a mo. Let me just make a little bit of room so I can put these lovelies out. And we'll see. I think we'll take a couple of my Egyptian Isis cards just to get a couple more energy. So we've got some really beautiful animal spirits now. So I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Sasha. I am your green goddess, or I'm your Mars goddess tonight. And it's really beautiful to be able to read for you and bring you some energies, bring you some insights. Hopefully there'll be something in this message that helps you or resonates for you. Or if you feel that it might resonate for someone that you love, please do feel free to share the message and pass it along. And just by liking and subscribing on my channel, you are helping to circulate this video to more people who might need it. And it shows YouTube that actually this is resonating and it will help it pick up speed. So please do help a girl out. It really does make a big difference when you sort of like my video. So thank you so much. And as a thank you, I shall be doing some of my beautiful 5D oracles. We've got Earth at the bottom of the deck. Earth, the material realm. We've had a lot of Earth energies coming out with our spirit guides already. Oh, and love yourself first. Love yourself first. Well, you know, all this connection with our third eye, going within, finding our inner power, our inner fire. That's an inner journey first and foremost. And then we let it all out with that Jupiter energy, that solar plexus energy with our tiger's eye. And we actually had the tigress come out as well. So we'll put those there for a moment and just make a little bit of room. And we'll pull a couple of Isis cards. So, collective, can you give us some energy oracles from Isis and her love team out in Egypt to help the collective today, Mars Day? It is the 11th, isn't it? The 11th of May today, 2021, Tuesday, under this gorgeous Mars. It is the most beautiful weather in England. If you are here, then you will be enjoying it. I just saw 444 on the clock. Awesome. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's like spring and summer has just hit us together at the same time. It's like they've just rolled in together. It's so beautiful everywhere. So I hope it is beautiful wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a good day or morning or night, whatever time it is that you see this message. Thank you so much for joining. If you'd like a private reading or you'd like to be on the Hero's Journey course, please do send me an email at bloomhealing22@gmail.com and put what you're interested in the subject line, and I will come back to you straight away. Or if it's about the Hero's Journey, I will be putting you on the mailing list, and you will get information about when that's going to be and how you can get yourself a really great discount on the whole course. So do hit me up for that. And like I say, if you want a personal reading, then let me know and we can schedule something in. But today we are just doing an energy collective reading for everyone. Everyone intuitively guided might find something that resonates for them. They might just see it as a nice 5 minutes to stop what they're doing, and for half an hour probably, and just relax and take a load off and have a little bit of me time, bit of you time, really important. So Spirit, who have we got? Who have we got? Okay, so we have got Isis herself. Beautiful Isis, come out to grace us. And it says, stay true and be in your power. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being, free to be you. All right? Beautiful. And bottom of the deck, it's Isis again. This time, she's a serpent of fire. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. Woo! She's not on every card, I promise you. We got both Isis cards coming out straight away. That is very powerful. And, love yourself first. That was the message. You do not need permission from anybody to be you, to be the divine being that you are, that you were born to be. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we have, I wonder, let's just go back to what we got. So we got the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Hangman come out at the beginning. So let's clarify those. We've got some beautiful surrounding supportive protection from the animal creatures that are with us. And that's really awesome. And I'm loving all these crystals around. They're just providing a really nice energy circle for me. And we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So potentially decision has been made. Decision about something you're passionate about, perhaps a lover, perhaps a friendship, perhaps a exciting new business partnership or adventure, some kind of project that is now it's like you've got the green light. You've got the green light on whatever it is that you've been nurturing, growing, protecting, supporting. It's now ready to come out into the light. Beautiful. You've got the green light, and look at all this green light. Can you see that? I'll hold those up again. Like green light. I'll say it again. Green light. Really nice. It's just happy, joyful, fresh energies. Fresh time to create anew. you know, really picking up those greens, those blues, of getting back out into nature, enjoying the weather, enjoying the nice long sunny days, or just enjoying the daylight, enjoying much more daylight. You know, I looked at the clock yesterday and it was still light at 8:30 in the evening here. And, you know, in the winter, it's dark by 4 o'clock. So, you know, that's 4.5 hours more light we have, just like that. You know, it's not just like that, but it feels suddenly the world is open for so much longer. You can do so much more. You can get so much more done. You can just sit out and enjoy the garden, or enjoy the park, or wherever it is, because these places stay open later and longer in the longer days. So, you know, it means that you can get in the car, go on a nice long day out somewhere, go down to the beach, you know, make the most of it. You really don't have as many hours physically that you can do stuff when it's colder and darker. So I think there's that feeling once the sun comes out, it really makes our solar plexus center just come alive, like, you know, almost like we're in that tractor beam of the sun, wanting to be pulled forward. And at the bottom of this lovely deck, we've got the Three of Cups. This is my anime deck. Three of Cups, beautiful energy, more cups energy coming up, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've had a lot of water energies. We had the turtle, the dolphin. We've had all this moon energy with the High Priestess and her moon buddies. So we've got Cancer and Pisces very strongly represented. And now the Three of Cups. It's all about going out and enjoying, celebrating, enjoying the sunny days. You know, this is like going out, having a nice night out. They're sharing 3 cups under the stars, under the moon. Moon energy, 3 of Cups. Beautiful. She's got a plait, just like me, and she's got a red cape, just like me. Maybe this is me about to go to a party, about to go to a celebration. Maybe a celebration in my honor. Who knows? That would be nice, wouldn't it? But definitely I feel like there's a real sense of exciting invitations coming through for people. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh my God. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop there. So in the anime deck, clarifying those first 3 major arcanas that we have, the Hangman, the High Priestess, and the Devil, it was clarified by, first of all, the Princess of Cups. So we have the 3 of Cups and now the Princess of Cups, who's holding another cup. And straight out after that, we get 4 major arcanas in quick succession, and we get the Devil, the Magician, the Sun, and the Moon. So we started off this reading talking about all the energies or the spirit animals that were sort of blending fire and water energy. Now we've got the Moon and the Sun represented as sovereign, representing Leo, representing Pisces as well. More water energy, more fire energy, obviously. Definitely dealing with an Aries, Leo, Saggy, or that's the energy that we're embodying right now, embodying through, this very powerful earthly energy of fire into earth. Aries into Taurus is what I'm saying, is that energy really galloping forward. This is the time of harvest. This is the time of real full-on abundance. Everything's sort of working at full speed, where things have been gradually getting going since sort of like March, mid-April. Now you can feel that pressure, like all of the horses on the chariot are running at full speed, at full pelt. towards what it is they want. They're coming with a lot of fiery passion, and it's driven by heartfelt emotion, open heart chakra energy, like moths to a flame. And it's clarified also by the devil and the magician. Number 1 and number 15 or number 6 in this deck. And we did actually have the devil. So devil, clarifying the devil, definitely could be dealing with some Capricorns in here. We've got a lot of green. We had a lot of earth represented already. I'm feeling this connection with Isis and the devil, the green man, you know, her green man, her Osiris, her spirit, her nature spirit. She's sort of bringing in that very Saggy fire energy here. Sort of like the conjurer. You know, almost like she's almost got like a bow and arrow, or almost feel like having a bow and arrow in this picture. Very Saggy energy, very sort of fierce intellectual and philosophical power being targeted at a particular object or a particular subject, and sort of fission, nuclear fission coming out, fireworks and sparks and such. The Serpent of Fire. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You just need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. So, you know, this is the Serpent of Fire, and it's like you aren't that person that you were anymore. You're not even recognizable as that person anymore. That person has gone. That person has shed their skin. The serpent has shed their skin. The devil here for me, I'm feeling like there's definitely a lot of devilish temptation, desirous energies around. We've got the magician, which can be quite a devilish energy when it's, you know, when it's not being used in the right fashion. This is potentially where, you know, I was talking about focus, and the devil does represent iron on the tree of life. It does represent the eye of focus. The third eye has been showing herself all over the place. And just to say, the third eye is also highlighted in both of these Isis cards, with this serpent coming through out of her third eye crown. So this is all about intuition. This is all about connecting with things that perhaps we couldn't see before. Perhaps we didn't have the eyes to see. Perhaps we now have gone through a transformation whereby we can absorb and understand, comprehend more information as it's coming to us. It's like we're starting to understand how the magic works. We're not just performing the magic, but we're starting to understand the tricks. Not the tricks, because it's not tricks, but it's like we're starting to understand the method behind the madness, I suppose. Because there's always a method to every science, and magic is a science. And one that you can master as well, one that has rules, and one that has obvious, you know, no-go areas. And what I mean by that is not that there are areas of science that we shouldn't explore, because we really should explore every facet of scientific discovery and development. But I'm thinking of messing with things that really you shouldn't be messing with unless you know what you're doing. So like, you don't go into a chemistry lab and start mixing different chemicals and elements together unless you're really sure you know what you're doing, because you might create an explosion. You might create Frankenstein's monster, and then you'll be in trouble, because then, you know, then you've kind of brought a whole world of pain into your world, haven't you? So, you know, be careful what you're messing with, and be careful what you wish for, because the universe wants to give us exactly what it is that we're manifesting. So, you know, when we're in this very powerful energy with Aries Emperor energy, we've got all this Taurus, powerful, creative, creatrix energy, and then the devil, you know, asking us to explore our desires, asking us to step out into uncharted territory. That's good. That's exciting. That's important. But it's about doing so with your intuition really in check, like having your heart and your mind, your body, mind, soul really in alignment, and then having that truth about who you are within really clear, and recognizing that, you know, the truth of who we are is always going to radiate, whatever sort of whatever guises that we might want to try and put on, or faces that we wear, or, you know, lies that we tell, even, you know, our body and our facial expressions, our body language, our energy center, it kind of betrays us quite a lot. It can be quite easy to see when someone's not really being genuine and not being authentic. And, you know, that's where we can use our intuition to really be centered and clear. Like I was saying on my last reading, you know, really tuning up your bullshit radar so that you can be clear that the sort of things that, you know, when people tell you stuff, that you're not just blindly believing things, and you're actually using your own intuition and your own common sense and your inner sense, and your innocence as well. You know, that fresh curiosity as a child type innocence, to always ask questions, to always be curious, to always be wondering, and never take anything at face value. I think that's a really, really important step. And certainly never imagine that you know anything about anyone or anything until you've walked, you know, 2 miles or 10 miles in their shoes. Because the Matrix is a funny place. People will have you trying to believe all sorts of rubbish if you let them. If you let them take up residence and take up space in your mind, that's kind of what can happen. So yeah, there's a real sense of, you know, doing that inner work, loving yourself first. You know, love yourself first during this time of Mars and Taurus. We've got a new moon in Taurus coming up, I believe. New time for manifestation. You know, Taurus is definitely connected with the idea of self-care as well. Being that big, nurturing, cuddly, supportive character for those around you. And Taurus is good at doing that for others, because we're good at doing that for ourselves. I've got a Taurus moon and an Aries moon in Vedic. So I'm kind of, you know, fully activated under this solar system symphony at the very moment. But yeah, loving yourself first, and just, you know, taking that time to do that meditation and do those nature walks. You know, take yourself out in nature and let your meditation be your walking through nature as you inhale and absorb the aromas, the sights, the sounds, the smells of nature. There's nothing really more intoxicating, and it serves you so well. It's so good for your health, so good for your mental health. It's really important, especially if you spent a lot of time at home, a lot of time sitting around watching TV, watching Netflix, or even if you've been working, there's a good chance that you've either been sitting down, like driving or on a computer, or not if you're, not out in nature doing something active, which is kind of the best kind of work, we could be doing. So it's important that we can find some kind of pieces of joy in our day. If we're not lucky enough to have a job that gives us all of that all the time, then do make sure you make time for yourself. Make sure you're eating really good things. This is a time of harvest. It is a time of abundance. It is a time for enjoying socializing, enjoying cooking for other people, enjoying eating, sitting down and eating with others. People are starting to, get back out and about in England, and lots of people eating outside in restaurants, and everything's going back to normal on Monday next week. They're talking about I think restaurants will be allowed to serve food indoors. And they're also talking about people being allowed to give hugs again, but people that haven't been doing hugs through lockdown are crazy. If you ask me, I think that's a far bigger risk to our mental health to give up hugs and physical contact than to sit in some kind of fearful, oh my God, maybe I'm going to catch something that is no more dangerous than the common cold. But anyway, let's just move on. But yeah, if you haven't been hugging people for a while, then definitely get out and do some hugging as well, and everything that goes along with that, if you're so inclined. And I think I wanted to just grab a couple more tarot from the Santa Muerte. Actually, no, the little anime deck is saying stick with me, baby, and we'll go places. Okay, so we're going to stick with the anime. We've had some really nice lot of cups energy coming out. So we had the devil, the moon, the sun. I mean, the moon, the sun, and the third eye make up the Holy Trinity. The sun is our future self, our masculine, our right eye, our left brain. It is our sense of future focused, where we're going to, where we're directing our future energy, where we're directing our future thought into manifestation. And the moon controls our past, our memories, our recollection. It's looking backwards, not necessarily a bad thing. It can be very powerful as an analytic tool to look back over our journey and see how far we've come and how much we've grown and how much we've learned, and how different we are to that person that we were half a year ago or just half a block ago. We are going through daily transformations. And if you're not, why not? Because a lot of us out here are. And if you're not transforming, then find something that you can do that just lifts your routine or freshens up. I've been doing some amazing decluttering, spring cleaning around the house, finding ways to be really clever about storing my most important things, dispensing with extra packaging and extra boxes and stuff, cases that I don't need for things, and letting my life be light, like a snail that I can carry around on my back if necessary. I wish, right? But that's the aim, and it really does lift your spirits. A tidy house, a tidy bedroom, a tidy desk, office area does equal a tidy mind. It does help your thoughts and your energy flow in your environment to be more succinct. It dusts off the cobwebs on every level of you: mind, body, spirit, soul. And you know, you'll discover things you thought you'd lost, and you'll find stuff, particularly valuable things, perhaps money, perhaps a phone number that you thought you'd lost, and now there's now a chance of a lovely, exciting encounter when you call that person again. So, you know, there's always treasures to be found when we make time to make space in our lives. At the very, very least, when you clear up and tidy and make it all look lovely, you'll suddenly have new space to enjoy yourself in your home, and you'll have space to bring in new things if you want, or you may have accumulated some things that you can give away and pass on to someone else that really, really would need them, and they've only been gathering dust in a corner in your house, but now suddenly they're providing something really important for someone else, and you've got a really nice fresh space. So there's a beautiful energy transfer that can happen. And when you wake up the following day and approach your space, you'll feel more energized and motivated to get on with those other things that were kind of being put off until you had cleaned up your space. So do you know what I mean? It all just comes back around, and it's beautiful. Now, what have we got? We got the Five of Swords in reverse. Two nuns. Two kind of weird twin sister nuns. Five of Swords in reverse. Fives representing Venus and the devil. We had a little bit of swordsy energy, but I put it back. We had the Two of Wands. Now we've got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords in reverse. I mean, these sort of spiritual characters, it's funny, I thought they had swords behind them, but the swords, it's not swords, it's very sharp edges. I'm getting hiccups now. Very sharp edges of their nun's habit. That's like the cape, or, you know, superhero nun cape that they wear, their habit. It's actually just really sharp hospital corners that are making it look like they've got spiky edges. So there's two very spiky characters here. Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords obviously could represent some kind of conflict, some kind of not seeing eye to eye, being on real disagreement or unsettled terms with people. Both of these people have a mask on, you know, and very spiritual. These people are trying to come across as being very spiritual. I feel that, you know, it's almost like they're wearing a disguise of these nuns' outfits. They're trying to come across that they're like really spiritual and really in the light, but actually it's a disguise, because nuns don't wear masks. This is not COVID. This is not a COVID deck. This was not made during lockdown. These are nuns that are wearing a mask. So I've never seen a nun wearing a mask before. What's brilliant is that this was in reverse. So this energy of these like total phonies, fake spiritual people actually advocating one thing while doing something else. Very spiker type energy, but it's on its way out. It's changing because it was upside down, and it's a number 5. So this is transformation. And I'm feeling quite a Scorpio energy. Yeah. They've got these like huge crosses that would be like earrings, but they're sort of coming down off their head, off their crown. It's like they've got all these adornments that just look really tacky and really silly, and they just don't even fit in. It's like everything doesn't fit in properly. They're trying to like copy someone else and getting it really badly wrong. They're trying to just be something that they're not, and they're just not doing it well. And it's really obvious. And you can actually see as well, like, oh my God. Okay. They could be kind of like nurses because of the cross. There is a kind of Florence Nightingale nurse thing going on, but these chicks are definitely trying to be nuns. This is about spirituality. And if you look at their habits, they're like really tight across their bodies. It's really defining their feminine parts. Again, it's like you're supposed to be kind of like people expressing some kind of grace and purity. And actually you're coming across very slutty, very hood rat in this depiction. So that, thank God that fucking energy is on its way out. But yeah, all that devil energy that we had before. So I think this is what Spirit's saying we need to be using our intuition about. This is why our intuition's been coming up really strong. It's about making the right decision. There's a decision that needs to be made. And there's potentially one option. You know, we had the sun and the moon. We had two devils. We had moth to a flame. I'm feeling like if you have a choice between two people or two situations, there is going to be one what went through my mind just then was the lesser of two evils, which isn't necessarily, best case scenario, but still. But what I was thinking of before that was there could well be two very clear options that both may look equally tempting, equally abundant, equally successful, but this was in reverse, which can represent a decision having been made, or perhaps somebody embodying this hangman energy of having still not made a decision. But I'm feeling like one path is really not what it seems. And there's going to be devils waiting down that pathway. And you're going to, I think you're going to need to be employing your intuition in all circumstances. Like, don't go out without your intuition, people, okay? Make sure you've always got it with you. And I mean that, like, as you go into sleep and into the astral realm, as well as when you go into the street. This is not a game. We need to really be careful and really be protecting ourselves here. So, you may end up finding yourself walking down the path less traveled, the path that feels more glamorous or safe, even perhaps the one that feels safer. And I feel that one is going to be a dead end and one is going to be the yellow brick road to your high vibration castle in the sky. So there's a really serious emphasis on using all of your wits right now to make that decision and make it, bring all of your faculties, all of your magician abilities, all of your experience. Your experience is more valuable than any degree, than any qualification, than any job that you've ever had. The experience that you've had in life, especially the tough roads that you've taken and you've lived to tell the tale, those experiences are worth their weight in gold and will always be more priceless and precious than anything you can buy. You can't buy experience. You can't buy the equivalent of a dark night of the soul for what it gives you in gems. You can't buy well-being in as good as you can suck it down from that, good ass prana, and from the water, and from standing out in nature in your bare feet. You just can't buy it. There's a lot of pharmaceutical companies out there that will tell you that you can buy happiness in a little pill, and it's just not the same, baby. It's just not the same. And it's just not natural either. And that's the thing, be wary of things that you're putting in your body that aren't actually natural, because your body doesn't like foreign bodies. It will, it may well have an adverse reaction that you're not aware of. Ooh. So yeah, really kind of protecting our bodies, doing that self-care. This is the energy, like, vibration I'm feeling for this reading for the collective. But it's a nice reading, it's exciting. I'm laughing as I was like, we've had so many nice cards, and then ghosted and blocked comes out. And it was kind of peeking out, and I thought a yellow card was going to come out, and I thought, oh, is it the sun or the inner child? And it's ghosted and blocked. I just saw 51:22 on the clock. 6:22. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, this is time for nurturing, looking after yourself, really making sure you're at your superhero best right now, because there's going to be some interesting, exciting things coming up for you, and it's good that you're good to get your energy. I've just got 20:22 on this clock as well. Yeah, make sure your energy reserves are at full reserve, and you will be sort of in your best, in the best position possible. I'm really stumbling over my words. I'm feeling like bulls and goats and rams, just like galloping all over the place. Mercury retrograde's coming up as well, isn't it? end of May, right? It's not. No, I don't think he's in yet, but my computer was doing some weird stuff. I think it's the 18th. You'll have to double check that. But yeah, Mercury retrograde coming up, people. Mercury's been very quiet, and he is ready to talk. And it is Wednesday tomorrow, so maybe we'll be out here doing some more readings tomorrow. We'll have to see. What have we got on the bottom of the deck? Oh my gosh. Hurt people, hurt people. Oh, ghosted and blocked, followed by hurt people, hurt people. So, the current of this reading, people, has been very much use your intuition, look after your energy and your self-care, protect your energy, protect yourself from magicians and devils and people that might be looking to bring conflict into your world, even if that's just throwing word bombs at you, saying things that just to rain on your parade or try and bring you down a little bit. Just ignore people like that, people that are in that kind of energy field. They're just so not even worth your time, your energy. So don't give them any. Don't give these energy vampires any of your energy, because they don't deserve it, and they've probably had plenty of it already as well. So just remember, they actually owe you big already. So yeah, hurt people, hurt people. That's pretty much what it comes down to. This is why people are out here playing games with others, ghosting, blocking, benching, hoovering, you name it, they're doing it. Karmic partner underneath that. Oh, karmic partner and the Black Widow. Karmic partner, Black Widow, ghosted and blocked. I mean, this is third wheel, third party territory here. Doesn't have to be a person, a karmic partner, a karmic cycle, a karmic journey, or a karmic lesson can be an addiction. It can be an obsession with something that we just haven't got a healthy balance with. It could be gambling, it could be sex, it could be drugs, alcohol, smoking, shopping, spending money online, whatever it is. It could be cleaning, anything that you have that's a little, that you have an unhealthy relationship with. That's our devil energy. That's where we're putting our focus. We're putting too much of our focus onto one thing until it becomes an obsession. It can be stalking people online. It can be constantly scrolling through Facebook in the hope that you're gonna, I don't know, feel better about yourself. And I'm afraid that's not the place to go looking for it. If you want to feel better about yourself, click on YouTube and learn some stuff. Find some stuff to learn about. Find some beautiful meditation. All of my meditations at the moment, I meditate every morning and kind of middle of the day if I'm lucky. And every morning at the moment, I'm listening to different international music, like world music, mostly instrumental stuff from different parts of the world, sometimes with lyrics, but mostly it's instrumental, and I can just get sailed off into some beautiful Tuscan hillside or Sahara Desert fantasy land, and it's such a beautiful way to start the day. So fill your brain and your heart and your energy and your environment with good, exciting, fun energies, and don't get pulled down. Don't have the news on all day. Don't do stuff like that. That is just going to drive you round the bend. And most of it is designed to put you in some kind of fear or anger or frustration or an anxious state. So just be aware that, everything is trying to get your attention. And if you're giving your attention to people, hurt people that have ended up ghosting and blocking you and not talking to you, then do you know what? The universe is doing you a favor, because you are better than this. You don't need to be around people that would treat you like this. You don't need to spend time or energy giving to others who just want to manipulate and suck good energy out of good people, just because it's trying to fill a void in the darkness of who they are. People that do this kind of stuff really are in a really sort of sad, stuck place in their lives, that they think, that there's nothing beyond ghosting than to actually try and hurt people, to make people feel ignored, neglected, abandoned, hurt, worthless, wanting others to feel that way because of something you've done. That's the way you want people to feel about you. Wow, that's not the kind of energy I leave in my wake. That's not the kind of reflection of my world that I want around me. So if you are unfortunate enough to have gotten caught up with someone that might do this to you, or might find other ways to hurt you, my goodness, there are a million different ways that people can try and hurt each other out there. But, be on the side of the light, be on the side that doesn't even think about how we could hurt other people. Think about how we can raise people up and raise ourselves up first and foremost. We are just about to click into the hour. So we ended with, yay, lovely. We ended with full moon, all that moon energy coming out before. We have just had a beautiful full moon in Libra, full wisdom moon. and full wisdom moon in Scorpio, and we're going into a new moon in Taurus now. Very exciting. So full moon all over this baby. Yeah, we've just hit one. Amazing. And then I've just got to get this beautiful swan card out again, because we got mirror, mirror. Check out that. Isn't that so lovely? I'm loving that blue and white mirror, mirror. This is very much twin flame energy, mirror, mirror on the wall. You are mirroring your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved other. We had a divine counterpart come out at the beginning. So I think this could have been a love story reading for some of you. Beautiful elk and the deer. Both earth energies, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We've had a lot of earth energy, especially Capricorn. But I just love this. You know, there's this heart chakra energy going on. Mirror, mirror on the wall. These two look like divine partners as well. And then we got the heart healing with the mirror, mirror, which kind of mirror each other as well. So I'm just loving this. Can I hold up those three together? Possibly. Possibly. Yeah, there we go. So, treat others as you want to be treated. That is the mirror, mirror message for tonight. Remember that everything you do is a reflection and a vibration out into the universe. So if you want that good, positive energy in your life, then make sure you are cooking it up as well and not leaving it for others and just vamping off other people's goodwill and good wishes and good energy, but actually creating some of that out in the world. It is Aries going into Taurus season. We are fully in summertime in the Northern Hemisphere, and it is time to get out there and be beautiful and be bold and exciting, because this is our time, this is our year. And yeah, really excited that I could do a little bit of reading for you today. My name's Sasha. I am your green goddess on all other days, but today I am Mrs. Mars, Mrs. Tuesday, and I will be back with some more readings very soon. But in the meantime, I love you lots. Please be good to yourselves, and have a beautiful day wherever you are and whenever you find this message. Namaste. Bye.